So what's up, guys? I'm super sad. So I guess my videos did not have sound. I'm just like, I was watching them. So for me, I get super self-conscious. So I'm like, I don't even want to watch them because I'll think that I look crazy or whatever. So I just posted them. Well, turns out I had no sound on any of them. So sorry if you watched them and they didn't have sound. So to recap, we are burning some wood burning. I deleted all the other videos just because they don't have sound. It's like, okay, come on. I don't want people to think that I don't know like how to do sound or whatever. So right now I'm burning my logo into this spoon. When I get done with the logos, they will be posted on emberink.etsy.com. So that's my website. I also have an Instagram. It's my name, ARIEL, O, and then 4 H's. And then my Ember Ink has an Instagram, ember.ink.designs. And then if you do singing at all, you might know my smule. It's the same as my Instagram. So just to get that out of the way. Okay, so I hate when people talk forever at the beginning of videos because I'm like, let me see what we're doing here. Like, I'm not trying to watch you talk for 100 hours. So I've got all of my wood burners set up, right? And I've got these tips. What I said at the very beginning of these videos, save all your tips, even if your wood burner goes bad, because chances are it's gonna fit on another one you buy. There's only like 3 types of thread unless you get the really high-end wiry ones. So keep your tips. I have literally so many. I've gone through 3 wood burners. Allure, I do not like that brand, but I literally went through 3 wood burners in about 3 months. So, and that's being nice about it. So it's probably a little bit shorter time frame than that. So you keep your tips. Another thing I was going over is once you've used the tips for a while, they will get this residue on them and they'll look like all dingy. You'll start to notice your lines aren't very clear, especially if you're working with bamboo. Bamboo is really difficult. So if you take your 320 sandpaper and you just, for straight edge tips, I lay my sandpaper down and I just scrape my tip on the top. Now, if you're new, I would not recommend doing this unless you have an extra tip because you can ruin it if you're not careful. You have to be really careful doing this. You have to check it every little bit, make sure it's still in line, make sure it's still, you know, what's the word, right angled, flat, etc. Which is why I don't just do this with my hands. I rub it up against the flat surface so that it can be less likely to get non-straight. Also, the most important parts of your wood burning tip are the flat section of it that faces, you know, outward, and then the back section of that side. So for me, it's going to be this side here and this side here because those are the spots that let off the most heat. So that's what's going to get the most buildup. And the buildup is just from the carbon and, you know, different smoke things sort of coming up and floating onto there and sticking to your tip. This one's got one really bad spot. That's okay. Okay, so otherwise, that is the type of tip that I use for all my straight lines here. And I think my straight lines, I need 1 more of them to be done. So I have a wood burner already loaded. So if you face whatever edge you're trying to draw with a wood burner, for example, this one it's going to be this side right here. You want to face that on the inside of your lines. So I'm drawing an E, right? If I'm doing this second to last line going this way, that one right there, I'm going to want to face my wood burner like so. If I'm doing the very bottom line though, I'm going to want to flip it around, face my wood burner like that. It'll basically, because the backside has a lot more heat coming off of it, so it's gonna leave a lot of heat marks basically. Let's see, so I've got 1 more line left, okay, of my straight lines on here. And when I get done with this, it better be posted or I'm gonna be mad at myself. I'm a very, I don't know the word, I just have a lot of ideas and it's like kind of hard to keep up with them. I don't know, I'm spacey, I guess is the best way to say it. So I also try to keep my videos under 5 minutes. or around 5 minutes, because I don't like videos that go longer than, you know, that basically. So that's the recap of why my videos had no sound. Sorry if anybody watched them. Otherwise, I will keep going through until I get this logo done. I'm going to keep adding videos. And anything that pops up while I'm burning is going to be something I talk about, because there's like just so much stuff to know when you first start wood burning that's important. And it's important in the sense that you can't really erase when you wood burn, which later on I will tell you, you can erase in a minor way. So I will see you guys in a minute.